Girls beating each other up after accusations of trash talking, a feud that started on MySpace and ended in fisticuffs. Adults allegedly on the sidelines as two other teens go to blows while a minor does the camera work. And this video ended up on YouTube. Then there's the grisly killing of a high school junior in Chicago. This was caught on tape. The young victim was just passing by a community center when he was swept up into this violent melee and hit with a 2x4. Young men engaging in gang rape. The headlines grow more horrifying by the day. We are in a crisis. It is time to talk about radical new solutions. How about resolving conflicts and short-circuiting hostility before it happens? What a concept! The Harvey Milk School at the Hetrick Martin Institute has a radical solution of its own. The school is specifically geared to gay, bisexual, and transgender kids. They get group therapy because the school figures, hey, they need it. Well, in my opinion, we all need it. There should be group therapy in all public schools to teach all kids how to deal with their feelings, how to resolve conflicts without violence. Joining me now is Thomas Crever, Executive Director of the Hetrick Martin Institute, home of the Harvey Milk High School. Tom, thanks for joining us. How does the group therapy work at your school? Describe it as best as you can.
Great. Well, it's good to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. So basically, it's done in a really incredibly supportive and safe environment. Our first premise, the cornerstone upon which all things rest, is that Harvey Milk High School is a safe place where young people, regardless of sexual identity or gender orientation, can receive an education free of bullyism, victimization, and harassment.
How does the group therapy work? Kids sit in a circle?
Exactly. So young people walk into the room. It's literally a circle. It's facilitated by a trained professional who is well steeped in our curriculum. Usually it's a counselor, someone who has mental health background. Professional development is incredibly important because you want the adult in the room to be able to navigate and mitigate whatever may come up.
Do you want proof that kids desperately need this kind of thing? Look no further than Michael Bruin, 3 boys charged with drenching the 15-year-old with rubbing alcohol, setting him on fire. Michael faces an agonizing lifelong recovery from the burns. It started over a $40 dispute over a video game. Then there's the hideous murder of 16-year-old Darian Albert, stomped, pummeled to death in Chicago in broad daylight. An angry mob attacks him. You know, if these kids that are suspects in these cases had been going to group therapy from elementary school to middle school to high school, I personally don't think these crimes would have ever happened. What are your thoughts? What does group therapy give the kids?
Well, what it really does is it allows them a vehicle or a venue to really observe healthy, positive relationships and understand what their role is in contributing or being a part of a positive. They constantly are barraged by negative messages, and many of them, of our young people today, are involved in negative peer groups, and that's supported. How often do we have the opportunity to talk about what is a healthy relationship? And so at Harvey Milk High School or Hetrick Martin Institute, they are able to really examine what are the behaviors that make you feel safe, that let you know you're in a loving relationship, and most importantly, how to take those relationships and replicate them in their lives.
Hang in there.